Well, this is reminding me of a conversation that I had recently with a CEO. I was coaching him, and one of the questions that I asked him was, why did you start your business? And his business has now grown to 1,000 employees, and he's the one who started it. And he said his answer was to why he started his business was to prove others wrong.
Huh.
And I found that just such an intriguing answer, because I think it says something about the space that he's coming from in terms of his leadership. And I also think it's actually tapping into his body's emotions. Even I would even call it his body's nervous system. And one of the things that later came out in that same coaching call, and he was great because he was willing to be vulnerable, but he said, I try to not let anyone know this, but deep down, I'm a very insecure person. And one of the things that I've discovered for myself in my own journey is it's really easy for me to try to cover up and hide my fears and insecurities. But even though I'm trying to cover them up, they're revealing themselves in a wide variety of ways, in the very ways I don't want them to come to the surface, right? And that's my outward manifestation of my leadership. And so one of the things that I've learned is as we engage in the vertical development process, is we oftentimes, to use your story, Chris, is we need partners in the process, because it's easier for them to see that connection to our fears and insecurities than it is for ourselves. And they could also help facilitate, and to me, this is the beautiful aspect about vertical development, is they could facilitate the healing that needs to occur on the inside, right? So for the CEO, it's healing from his insecurities. It's improving in his self-worth, that he doesn't need to prove others wrong to be somebody of value. He's already of somebody of value. Until he realizes that, he's never going to leave from a place of security to have the impact that he wants to have. And